Welcome back, everybody, to the Bench Sheet Podcast. I'm George Niang. This is my co-host, Kevin Spees. We are back in the Black Valve Coliseum.
We're back, baby.
We took a hiatus over the summer. Cleveland's beautiful in the summer. We didn't get a chance to record here because, these people at Black Valve are at high demand. So we're glad to be back. We also have a special guest here, the Rook, the 20th pick of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First round.
Jaylon Tyson. Thanks for coming on, Jaylon.
Anytime.
He's going to talk like slow.
These rookies these days, they know how to act. Man.
Is this your first podcast as an NBA player now?
This is my first podcast ever.
Oh!
Wait, no, I have done a podcast. I'm lying.
Okay. But this is your first
This is my
NBA.
first. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So far, how are you liking Cleveland? You're a new resident of the Cleveland, the new area. I'm not going to say where you live. I almost did, but I won't. How are you liking it so far?
I'm loving it. I'm just laid back, got my little things and just do my thing,
What you talk about, like, people, getting drafted and then kind of experiencing everything. Well, we'll get into it later with, like, the NIL and how you really don't take that much of a jump considering how much money you make. But I'll give this guy credit. Every time that I've come into Cleveland, whether it's to check up on something or I come in the facility and he's either there or someone's like, he's been here all week. And it's like, to be in your working city for the year, that's kind of unheard of. A lot of guys, go to LA or go to Miami or stay in Texas where he's from. So credit to him that he's been here all summer.
Is that just to get kind of comfortable with being here, or like what's your thought process with being here for the whole year?
With me, just getting comfortable with the city, learning my spots, and just I'm a homebody, so I already moved all my stuff out here, so I just like to just sit at home and have my people come in and just do my thing. Yep.
I haven't been to the facility, but you guys have good facilities down there, yeah?
We have good facilities, big months.
I would say better than Iowa State for sure.
Oh, he's already taking shots.
You know what? I wasn't going to take shots, but when someone has gone to 3 different schools in 3 different years, we're not going to take that slander. With that being said, roll damn clones.
Yeah.
No, so you're originally from Plano, Texas, the great state of Texas.
Yeah, Plano, Texas, and correct me if I'm wrong, big football stuff down there.
Yes.
Did you used to go? Well, were you playing high school football? Or?
I did not play high school football. I stopped in 8th grade.
Really?
Started going for my knees, and I was like, nah, this ain't my sport.
But you could have did it because you kind of look like Troy Polamalu.
No.
Oh, God. Come on.
No, I'm just playing. But no, football is big down in Texas. But don't ever forget, there's some real hoopers that have come out of the Texas area. But,
especially the last couple of years, for sure.
No, absolutely.
What's the high school sports scene like? I know football's crazy. Is basketball crazy also? Like, you guys get good crowds down there and everything?
We get good crowds. It's not nothing like football, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a football state for sure. But we get pretty good basketball crowds, I would say, especially in the last couple of years.
You always hear about, like, Friday Night Lights, and I think that was based in Plano, Texas, wasn't it? Like the original one? I could be wrong.
I think it was in Houston, if I'm not mistaken.
Get your facts straight.
Yeah, and then walk us through kind of the recruitment process. What was it like? Because you went to a private school down there, right? Mm-hmm. Did you have, like, were you leaning towards maybe going to a public school, or were you kind of always leaning towards going to a nice private school that obviously you had an opportunity to play basketball at and things?
So actually, I did go to public school my freshman year.
You did?
I got cut my freshman year, so that's why I went to private school.
Who did that? State their name right now.
Just not calling out their name.
Who would ever cut this dude?
Future NBA player.
But like, were you like sorry to cut you off, but were you late to like a growth spurt, or like what was your whole shtick back then? Or
no, they just didn't think I was athletic enough. Told me I wasn't athletic, and I had confidence in myself. I knew who I was, so that's when I transferred to that private school. And I mean, that private school has been. Everybody wants to go there now, so I feel like I blazed my own trail out there.
Yeah, cool. How far was that from like where you were living?
So I went to Allen. I know everybody's heard of Allen High School. That's where the big football stadium is and all that. Probably like 20 minutes away, I would say. About 20 minutes, so not too far.
I lived in a town in New Jersey, not that you care, but I'll tell you. I lived in a town in New Jersey that was 35 minutes away from my public high school. So we had like a crazy commute to and fro. Like
little bus?
By bus, yeah. By cheese bus, too. I don't know if you know what a cheese bus is.
I know the cheese bus.
They're no fun. And then, so you
went to Texas.
Texas.
Texas Tech.
And you followed Beard there, right?
I did follow Beard.
Yeah.
to
What was
Texas.
it like playing for Beard? Because from afar, at the time, I was like a Division III basketball coach. I loved Beard. I thought like he was just intense and always had really good teams. What was it like playing for him?
As a freshman, there was high expectations on everybody from the top to the bottom, right, coming in. Like you said, very, very intense. The most intense coach I've ever had.
Yeah.
Whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning, it don't matter. Like, he's just going to be the same person.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. If I'm getting paid this money in college, 3 in the morning, the sprints, I got to know if someone's getting like $900K or $1 million, how are you getting them to do sprints? Like, how is an assistant coach yelling at them when realistically, and this is messed up to say, someone could literally just be, I'm waiting for someone to be like, shut up, I make more money than you.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened? Like,
yeah, that's happened from my experiences. I'm not gonna call out. I'm not gonna call out the name, but yeah, that's happened. That's actually happened to one of our managers. Actually,
Oh, no.
Player told the manager what did he tell him? He told him, "Do you know how much money I make? I could buy you."
Oh, no. To a team manager?
To a team manager.
Oh, that is brutal.
man, that's horrible. We don't
Condone.
we don't condone that behavior. But moving on, after you left Texas, you went on to Texas Tech.
A rival.
Huh?
A rival.
Would that be considered a huge rival?
Big rivalry.
And how far did you guys go in the tournament?
We did not make it to the
Oh,
tournament.
damn. Oh, man. This guy is, I'm just saying this because this guy is always killing me.
For Iowa State?
No, but so he went to Cal for 1 year and he was like, Cal beat Iowa State. And I'm like, no, they wouldn't. And he was like, it for sure would. Like, so he's always John, which I get. I love that, someone has pride in their school and they have enough confidence to come at someone
Right.
who's,
A legend, an Iowa State
has
legend.
played 4 years at their university. But with that being said, you had a heck of a career, or not career, or playing year at Cal. I mean, not a lot of expectation, but I think for you to go in there and put up the numbers that you did and carry that program to, where it is now is impressive. I think was it Mark Madsen's first or second year?
First year.
First year to come in and, put up the numbers that you did and have some of the performances that you did. Speak on what that experience is like. You go from Big 12 basketball to then Pac-12 basketball, and then you're leaving after 1 year. Just talk about how that adjustment was and then your excitement kind of moving towards your next chapter in your life.
I loved it. Honestly, that transition was easy for me because Big 12 is the hardest conference in college basketball.
Yeah.
As he knows, too. It's physical.
Yep.
Pac-12 was just like this. We're just getting up and down. Wasn't as physical. Had really good teams. But it was adjustment for me, because I had to become a leader. I was always a role player, and I had to become a leader, and that was my biggest adjustment to that level.
Yeah.
But Mark Madsen, my head coach, I give kudos to him every day. He's the reason why I'm in this position. He gave me the platform, and I just took that platform and ran with it. And
Was there like a moment where you were like, and I've asked this before with other players, but it's like, was there a moment where you're like, oh, this might be my last college basketball year? Was there like a moment?
oh,
Meaning like I'm about to get
I'm Hemi Tyson. I'm Hemi Tyson right now. I'm Hemi Tyson.
Hemi Tyson is wild. I love that name.
Yeah.
there actually was. There
Hemi
was.
Tyson, yeah.
So they were talking about me coming back to school around January. They see my name started to be on boards, and they were trying to lock me in for an NIL contract.
Yeah.
And
The
I told
university was?
them, yeah, like the
Program.
collective.
So
and all that.
tell us how that works. So they are like, hey, let's get you locked in for next year. How does that work?
So basically I don't want to throw nobody on the
No,
bus,
you don't have
but
to say names, but just
Yeah.
how it looks.
the coaching staff and the collective they're together. The collective is who goes out. The coaches go and collect the money, but the collective is who we sign the contract with and all that. So we sign real contracts,
Yep.
get same payments, direct deposit like how it is in the NBA.
Damn.
It's legit, right?
Yeah.
You think they'll sponsor our podcast?
I mean, Cal does have a lot of money.
Yeah.
I try to tell them that Cal has a lot of money.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
So basically, it's really like you're a professional, honestly. Obviously, you gotta make posts every month. That's about it. But I mean, like he said, the NIL was crazy.
Yeah. So you went there with an NIL deal, like you had an NIL deal your first year?
Yeah.
Are you taking a pay cut coming to the NBA?
No, I'm not
Man,
taking
Kev, shut up. The time that happens, the day that happens,
It'll happen.
the NBA will start putting their money.
So I actually told somebody this in the locker room today. They was like, "Oh, he got the NIL money." No, I don't.
No, not
I
like
spent
that.
every red dollar I made.
Well, you're in college, right? Yeah.
I made it. I spent it all, man. I just wanted to enjoy it. My end goal was to make it to NBA, so I knew I just had it in my heart that I was gonna make it. And
But was there a game or a moment or when were you like, oh, I'm probably league bound?
we played against Colorado. I think it had 30, 11, and 6 on 15 shots.
Oh, yeah.
And we came back we was down like 25, 27, something like that. And we came back and won that game. That's when I was like, all right, yeah, I can't come back to school. I'm not doing it. Yeah. And I seen some other players in this class was like, yep, I'm going at his neck. So that's when I knew I wasn't coming back.
Talk about your draft process, though. Where did you work out at, and how many workouts did you have?
So
did you even work out for Cleveland?
I did work out. That was my last workout.
Okay. And you clearly killed it, you know, obviously.
Yeah.
So I did 12 workouts. My agent had me going from West Coast to East Coast. Like I remember I went from LA to Toronto to San Antonio to Cleveland. Like I was going, he didn't do it centralized. Like he just had me going all over the place.
Where were you working out at?
I was at Impact in Vegas. In Vegas, right. Yep. So I was working out there. Loved my experience there.
You was out on the strip with all that NIL. Dre's.
No,
he was up in Dre's.
So I had just turned 21 right before the draft. So that's
Did you get drunk for the draft? Of course,
the draft?
man.
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. No.
Afterwards, you had
because it was a quick turnaround. The draft happened, and then they wanted me in there the next morning at 8 a.m. Our flight was, so I didn't have time to celebrate. We were gonna go actually celebrate at the casino. That's where we go.
Yeah, the Cavs messed that one up.
Yes.
Wow, that's a really quick turnaround. That must have been like, what was that like?
My mind was in so many different directions. You know, I was excited. He actually texted me probably. It was on draft night, I think. He was the first one to text me. So
yeah, come on, man. And I'll tell you something funny. And the reason why I try and reach out to every teammate that I have is I never used to do that, right? And then my first year, so I played in Utah, and when I didn't sign back with Utah, I signed with Philly. And I signed with Philly, and Tobias Harris was the only one to text me and be like, hey, man, like, welcome to the team, da-da-da-da. And I'll never forget how that made me feel. Like, I was like, damn, like, that made me feel like real welcomed. And like, you know, it's a small gesture, but it goes like a long way. It's something like you'll never forget, because it's like these guys I don't know anybody, or like you're coming into a foreign, not only town or city, but like an area where like I don't have friends here. This isn't like, you know, I don't know anybody. So when you feel like you have at least one ally, you're like, oh, I got this person that's cool. So ever since then, I'm like, okay, like I'm going to make an effort to reach out to someone that's coming into a new environment, because I know how I felt when I was going to Philly, and I'm like, and Tobias was there for me. But also, I wanted to clear the air because, you know, he wears number 20. You
had to let him know.
Yeah. I want to be like, hey, man.
No, I know what happened. He was like, how much you willing to pay for this number, bro? That's what you really said.
Hey, man, I got a lot of expenses, man, and you got a lot of money.
No, I could imagine like for you as a pro, you were already a seasoned veteran when you went to Philly. So for it to mean that much to you as a veteran probably meant even more, because it's like you're not only coming to a brand new city, but this is a brand new profession, you know, in a way, right? And it's just a ton of adjustment. So how has it been with the Cavs, not just with George? Everybody knows he's like the locker room guy. Are there other guys you've kind of started bonding with at the facility? You know, I know not a lot of players are there, but are there other people you're starting to bond with?
To be honest with you, I feel like I got blessed in this situation, because everybody on this team is cool. I haven't, you know, you get your little rookie hazing. That's cool. I'm cool with that. You know, I was expecting that. It comes a lot from him.
It does,
a lot
right?
of it comes from him. But, you know, like everybody's cool. I just like to build relationships, you know, and just learn from these dudes. Like he's been teaching me a lot, just about the game and what to expect. So I just try to learn from these dudes because they've been here for so long. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be here just as long as some of these guys. So.
For sure.
Shit, be here longer, man. 6'6", athletic.
Can you spill the beans on some of the hazing that George particularly has given you?
Let's see. What did George is? He just a shit talker. Excuse my language.
Yeah, man, I might tell her, like, Rook, man, shut up. You know, nothing crazy.
I remember
like
one
that.
time. I remember this one. We was in the weight room. We was in the weight room.
Hold on.
You remember this one? We was in the weight room. He's over there jump roping. I'm gonna wait. I wait for him to jump rope. I'm not tripping. My machine is right in front of him.
Yeah.
He goes stop the jump rope. Look at me. He's like, oh, I'll get out the way this time. But this is not how this NBA shit goes.
You were giving him shit.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. He needs to wait for you to be done. is what
Yeah,
you're
no,
saying.
exactly. I had to wait plenty of times. No, I mean, it's all in good fun, and he takes it, you know, in stride, and that's half the battle, right? I think, you know, for rookies is you try to, like, not humble them, but you're pretty humble as is. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to have any, you know, rookie hazing. But
Yeah, I can imagine it's like any time being the new guy. It sucks starting from rung one, but before you know it, you're going to be in year 4, and you're going to have a rookie, and you're going to be like, nah, motherfucker, you got to learn the ropes a little bit.
Go get the donuts.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think that what people forget is when they say like the rookie hazing is like, yeah, they make you do some tough stuff, but behind closed doors, like you'll put your arm around someone and
of
coach
course.
someone up.
Like
Where-
you said, he's teaching you too, so it's like
1,000%.
yeah, gas me up, bro. Don't just tell the
No,
people the
well,
bad
it's a-
shit that
it's like
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm a complete asshole, and everybody knows.
no, it's a lot. It's like a coach. If you have a coach that's like pushing you and maybe is rough on you, but then also is like knows when to put his arm around you, then it's a lot easier to get that.
Kevin knows because he coached high school basketball. You know.
Okay, listen. I was
levels.
a Division III basketball coach as well as a head varsity basketball coach for 10 years. Okay, I am a seasoned basketball veteran. Okay, I was at an NBA workout today and I took stats. So.
With that being said, you have 2 brothers that play collegiately football, right? One at Arizona State.
And then one played football at South Alabama.
At where? South Alabama.
yeah.
Who, by the way, has been whooping up on teams, haven't they? South Alabama.
Alabama's
They
nice.
just beat a team by they beat Eastern Michigan
Yes.
by like 50 points.
No,
And-
it was like 80
80
to like
something. Yes.
6.
Yes.
And then
they
was
called the game.
And then there was a huge fight at the end. Listen here, folks. Brought to you by the Bench Sheet Podcast, Kevin Spees and George Yang. We do not condone fighting.
Unless it's funny. If it's funny, then we kind of do if someone's filming it.
Yeah, don't fight,
don't fight.
especially if you're in college. How has that been? Because, you know, obviously one of them is older. Having someone to like look up to that's done the college thing, and then you have a younger brother that's playing. It's at Arizona State. Fork them there in the Big 12.
Yes, they are.
They don't want to see the Iowa State Cyclones. I know that.
I don't know, man. How is first off, what position does he play?
He's a wide receiver.
Oh, okay. So
He's coming off a really big game. He had like 130 yards, 4 catches.
Drop the name. What's his name?
Yeah.
Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson.
You gotta go tune
Jordan
in.
Tyson, I'm
Shouts
putting you on
to
my
Jordan.
fantasy team, man. I don't got one, but CBS Sports gonna give me one.
As a sophomore.
Yes, he's a sophomore. He played freshman year at Colorado. He was a freshman All-American. Knock on wood, got hurt his freshman year right before Deion got there.
Wow.
And then transferred to Arizona State.
So, good. Shouts to him. That's awesome. It's got to be so fun watching your little brother kind of kill it.
His
Right?
family's well traveled, man.
Yeah.
You went to 3 schools.
We all over the place.
Yeah, you
we
got to find your
travel.
spot.
Y'all finding an opportunity. I love
It's
that.
called get in where you fit in.
See, check this out. If Iowa State didn't give him money when there was money, he would have been out in a heartbeat. I promise you.
I bet you're right.
And I was broke in
George.
college. I'm going to tell you how they got me to come to Iowa State. Fred Hoiberg was like, "Hey, son, we got extra meal swipes to the dining hall. If you want to come here," and I was like, "Sold."
Like they have sandwiches there. I'm in.
Now, how competitive do you guys get? Like, do you like if it's like a family gathering, family barbecue? Are you like playing cornerback against your brother, or is he guarding you playing basketball, or how does that work? Or
For sure. Super good.
oh, y'all super, yeah.
I mean, we still to this day, we'll fight. We'll still sit there and fight. And my pop's like, nah, but y'all gonna hurt each other.
Y'all got
Like, we
way
can't
too
do
much
this.
money.
Yeah, now you can, it's not high school anymore.
Yeah,
you
we
can't
can't
be
do
like
that.
banging around on the court.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Pause. I didn't mean to say the banging thing. I apologize for that one, guys. Why'd you make that face?
That was crazy.
It's like the Charles Barkley when he's like, when a guy's banging you, you know. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Wow.
Are your parents?
This is my first time meeting him.
Are your parents athletes?
My parents were. My mom was a cheerleader, and my dad was a football player in track.
So yeah.
So where'd you get your basket? Like, who taught you how to hoop?
My dad did. He played overseas a little bit. So my dad played a little bit of everything. He played overseas. He was in the military and played for the little basketball team and traveled the world and all that.
His family's the Incredibles. Dude.
Yeah.
They got football players, cheerleaders, man, professional basketball players. Yeah, like what?
If you had to choose one sport that wasn't basketball, would it be football? Was that your other sport, or did you play other stuff coming up?
Be golf. No, I'm lying.
Are you into golf?
I whooped his tail the other day.
Man, he stinks.
You know, I need to tell something about George's golf. You can back me up on this, Jaylon. George is the guy that he'll go look for his ball that you know was in. Yeah, and he's like, oh, there it is. It's like, nah, bro, that ball was 40 yards that way. Oh, I found it. Found this ball here.
You never heard of the minivan kick? Yeah. No, that is not me. And don't assassinate my character. That's baloney.
Yeah, that is baloney.
That you would.
So you've been getting into golf.
I have.
You got to check out Firestone if you haven't been yet.
In Akron.
Okay. It's a beautiful course. They took care of us down there. So we got to set that up, get your people to set that up. Maybe us three will go.
I don't know. They took care of us, but we didn't take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We drove an hour down there, and I got a flat tire. Yeah, we could have really used a rookie to come pick us up.
I was busy.
I feel it. But with that being said, Jaylon, you know, you have your own style. You have your own swag. You know, you are who you are. And we got to just ask you, what would you call, is that like a man bun, ponytail?
Oh, my God.
No,
I like the haircut. I do. And I'm sure you get asked about it all the time through the draft process.
Yeah,
I saw a few interviews they were asking you about it.
So when I was coming into college, I used to have just a curly fro. That's what I had. I had a curly fro.
It was all over the place.
All over the place, right? And it started to get too long, got in my eyes. And my strength coach at UT told me he ain't going to be a man until he put it back like that. So I put it back like that, you know what I'm saying?
Now you're rocking with it.
And I tried to cut it off, but my people back home was like, nah, that's marketable. You can market that. So I just kept
agree.
I just kept it. So
I like to call it the Jason Momoa, maybe.
The Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Just for men, Joe.
Okay, speaking of, we'll call it a mullet, even though it's not a mullet. Since your hair
mullet, you faded a little bit.
Yeah, you fade. It's business in the front and it is
like
party
to call
in the
it
back.
ponytail. It's just the JT special. That's
I
what
like
call
that.
it,
The JT special.
So we've got some people.
Yeah, we want to see if you could rate some of these haircuts. Just give us your quick first impression of the haircut. Tell us what you think and give it a rating of
like
1 to 10.
1 through 10. Yeah.
5.
This is the legend. You're too young, but this is Andre Agassi.
Andre Agassi, you're a tennis guy, by the way.
One of the greatest tennis players to ever live.
Maybe
4.
Oh, God.
That looks like a lion's mane right there. That is impressive.
I like this. I also like that somehow he got frosted tips and frosted bottoms in the same haircut.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm lying. That is fire. I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.
Okay, we'll take that.
Hey,
would you get frosted tips?
I had them in high school. I did in high school.
We need pictures. Next time around, we need pictures. Okay, the next one here, who is this is my baby mother here. Oh, I'm kidding. I have a wife who would not like that joke, but she doesn't watch the show. So.
Who is this?
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Dua Lipa?
That's Doja Cat.
Oh, respectfully, I'm not rocking with the hair.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling.
She kind of looked like she cut her own bangs.
Yeah, this is a little sloppy.
So we'll give
Doja Cat. We love your music. Yeah. Haircut.
Let's say 3.
Is that Diddy?
Nope.
Cut the tape. That's Kanye, man.
That's Kanye with the little, yes, and he's got the weird mullet, and I don't even know what this is.
That does not look like Kanye.
That's Kanye. He put on a few pounds.
All right, 1 to 10.
Oh, that's a 10. It's Kanye. Come on, that's the second GOAT.
Oh, you're into Kanye.
Whoa.
Old Kanye. Okay, I'm sorry. Kanye's music. You like all of Kanye's music?
Yes, I like old Kanye. Old Kanye.
All or old?
Old Kanye.
Me
old
too.
Kanye.
First 2 albums.
New
incredible.
Kanye, he kind of
went off the deep end a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little strange.
Let everybody be their person, man. Well, who we got next?
I respect. Do you know who this is?
Why do I know who this is? I've seen
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. Yeah.
Hey, that mustache is thick with it.
That's a 10.
Gotta be. That's a 10.
That is
I don't
serious.
even know what's in the hair, but it's impressive for that hair to look like that.
Yeah, that's a 10 for sure.
Yeah. Is that how your curls were looking?
Oh, yeah. No, mine look way better than that.
Big like that?
Yeah, if I put some product in there, I'll make myself look like that.
Yeah. All right, respect. Maybe we can get that for a game.
Oh, yeah. No.
No. Okay, no.
I have to wear a headband and all that. I'm not doing that.
What about this guy here, Joe Dirt?
Man, next.
First off,
can we go next?
Have you seen this movie?
Next. I have not seen this movie.
That's crazy. Have you seen this movie?
What movie is it?
Are you serious?
I haven't watched movies in a long time.
Guys, have we seen this movie? Yeah. This is like one of the best movies of all time. If you haven't seen Joe Dirt, you must go back and watch this movie.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
So this movie came out probably before you were born.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly. So give this guy a
2000.
break.
But you, the fact that you have
born in the Stone Age.
88, you were born in what, 90?
2000.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
93.
you wish. You're a 90s baby. Okay, Joe Dirt, or as I say, Joe Dirt. Okay, here's another one.
Yo, this is getting real sexual. Ooh, is this a dude from Dirty Dancing?
It sure is, George. Patrick Swayze.
I'm not rocking with that haircut. I don't know. It's
No?
a little sloppy.
Is it
You know what's crazy is like
It's
back
that
in the
look,
day,
yeah,
this
it's
was
that
like
look.
the sexual like look, like this is the dude that got all the chicks. Now I'm not so sure.
No, now it's playing a little bit creepy.
This is Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze.
It's Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, I'm not rocking with
Not
that.
rocking it? What do you got? Can you give it like
Got that little piece hanging out. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
He got white dude hair, man. Give him a break.
But you know how they go like this. They go like that. You know,
Go like that. Okay, so we'll give this.
4.
I'll give it 4.
Okay, we'll take a 4. Okay, who do we got next? Couple more. Now this is.
I know who this is.
Yeah.
Why do I know who is this?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I know who this is.
I love her.
Beautiful.
I honestly do.
But I'm not rocking with this.
No. I almost feel like when girls are this hot, they try to make themselves less hot because they're just like
They're trying new stuff.
trying new stuff. They're like, I'm so hot, I can just have a haircut of a punk rocker.
Scarlett Johansson, you could do whatever you want. And you know what the thing with Max Strus with the Jenny Tran? Like Max Strus, I choose you. I'll shoot my shot. Scarlett Johansson, I choose you. Mullet, no mullet. Oh my God, you're gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
So 10 all around, I think, right?
Yeah, you just got to, respectfully, you know.
Okay, what do we got next? This is my
Why
Uncle
is there
Jeff.
somebody in here? Why do I feel like there's somebody in
Yeah,
here?
we might have to end the segment.
This is not, yeah,
this
okay.
is fucking
So we'll give this a
disgusting.
0. We got one more. Let's see what we got here. And this guy, fucking 100.
Dude,
This kid is killing it.
No, that's fire. No. If you're in middle school, you walk into school like that. That's fire. I used
Yes,
to
he
do
walked
the
in
3
and asked
lines.
for the jigsaw, man.
I'm telling you, I used to do the 3 lines too. Fire. I'm messing with it.
Okay, we're gonna go to a new segment. Thank you for that. This is there's a lot of Cavs fans that watch this show, and by a lot I mean 10. And
And we appreciate you.
No, we appreciate you.
You want to
Thank
know why?
you.
Because me and Jaylon are going to make sure we play real well so that you guys decide
yeah.
to watch more of the bench seat and the Cavaliers.
maybe we can have some live stuff in Cleveland this year. I think Cleveland's really going to get on the bench seat. But they want to get to know their rookie. You're the rookie. You're the big first-round pick. There's probably going to be a lot of talk about you, obviously, in the talking heads. So these are just kind of icebreaker questions, which probably are the worst for other people to answer. Like I know when I'm in work meetings and people are like, if you were an ice cream, what kind of ice cream would you be? It's not like that, but it's kind of like that.
Okay, let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Best cereal of all time.
Cocoa Puffs.
Can you just give your reaction on like are you
I mean, I always thought, Cocoa Puffs kind of look like rabbit poop. So I don't really know if that. I'm more of like a cinnamon toast crunch kind of guy.
Yeah.
Fruity
Cocoa-
Pebbles.
Reese's Puffs. I'll put Reese's Puffs in
Oh, you
there.
like the see the thing with Cocoa Puffs is that for some reason they like tear the roof of my mouth. Pause. Okay, favorite TV or movie character of all time?
Movie character.
Yeah.
Or just a TV show.
Or TV show? Or
Oh,
TV.
Boondocks. The Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Oh my God.
Fire.
I know every episode by heart.
His favorite guy is the guy that's like booty more important than water. Okay. I'm just kidding.
That's true.
Window or aisle seat?
Window for sure.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Because the reason why I say that is because I don't want nobody. I'm sleeping and he opens the window, then the sun's coming up in my eyes. I get to control the window when I'm
control
sleeping.
But what if it's nighttime though? The aisle seat is undefeated. You can't tell me anything because I have a weak bladder and I have to pee. I'm not climbing over anyone.
I'm still going window.
Yeah, because if you are a person that has that issue or is like drinking water on the plane, then you got to go aisle because you don't want to be. You can control when you get up and when you get off, especially for a long flight. But if you're sleeping, you have nothing to lean against in the.
That's what I like it for.
Yeah.
You know what's happened to me in an aisle that you probably avoid is I'll let my leg hang out a little bit and that cart comes by.
Bah! Yeah, or an elbow.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Guy Robinson.
I've been smoked by that a few times. Okay, player you're most excited to meet, like that you're going to play this year, that you're most excited to be like, damn, I'm actually playing against this person.
Man, I'm going to go with my Cal brother, Jaylon Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
The Cal.
So you never met him? Obviously, he was probably playing at the same time.
Nah, he was in the middle of the season.
That's dope. Did you have a guy when you were coming in that you?
That was kind of tough because the way my game is, I never really had anybody to kind of like model it after.
Yeah.
But I was always like a big fan of like Kevin Love, Kevin Garnett, because I was traditionally a big man.
Right.
I kind of had to change my whole game.
And becoming an elite shooter, which you are, by the way, at one point today on game speed. I'm going to.
No, it wasn't game speed.
It was game speed.
I was trotting around.
No, and he was 2 feet behind the 3-point line on 3-point shots. Went 47 for 50.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's crazy. That's elite.
No,
I've seen that.
And that was like in like a 3-minute span. All right. Okay. What celebrity do people say you look like?
Troy Polamalu. There's another one. What's his name? Played for the Lakers. You know exactly.
Now plays for the Lakers?
No, he played for the Lakers back in the day. Damn.
Rick Fox?
Rick Fox. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Oh, my God.
Rick Fox.
Yeah, you
that
do
was,
kinda
that
look
was
like
the one
Rick
I
Fox.
get.
You know, there was another guy that went to Cal that he looks like.
Who?
Jorge Gutierrez.
Is that
Never
true?
met him. No, Rick Fox is the one I got the most.
I
of.
could see Rick Fox. If you go like, because you remember like Rick Fox got salt and pepper towards the end of his career. He had a little spiked hair and he had like a little gray mixed in.
Dude, he wasn't even born.
Yeah.
Bro, that was like 2008.
Yeah,
So
I
you were
didn't.
young.
I never get
No,
to
it
watch
wasn't.
him play.
What year were you born?
2002.
So that was Rick Fox era. Okay. If the NBA, and I want to hear this from both of you guys, if the NBA had walk-up music, like in, Aaron Judge walks up to like Young Thug or something, what would be your walk-up music? Your walk-up song?
Can I do mine after this?
Yeah.
I'm playing Alicia Keys.
Which one?
What is it called? Run This Town? Is that what it's
Some people. Okay, Alicia Keys?
Yeah, I'm playing some Alicia Keys for sure.
Wow. As a walk-up
What's
song.
yours?
I didn't think about it. You go first.
Mine. Walk up and be like, hot shit. I'm going down, baby. Yo, still in the rain.
Yeah.
Country Grammar by Nelly, undefeated.
Another good Nelly one would be batter up, fish don't fry in the kitchen. You don't know that one?
No, I don't know that one
Yo.
either.
God, you guys don't even know
You
music.
froze me right there.
If it were for me, it would be
Michael
I
Jackson.
wanna be sledgehammer. Don't Peter Gabriel? No? Okay. Do you guys know Peter Gabriel?
If the audience could see that the people that are helping us with our production here are dying laughing at much of a
Well, they know music.
old loser.
You guys don't
He's
even.
such an old loser. There's a knee brace on under the.
Yeah, I tore my ACL. I know, bad news. Okay, one food that you never eat.
One food that I never eat. I
You
can't
like-
do Chinese food.
What?
I can't do Chinese food.
That's
I can do
crazy.
hibachi, but I can't do like Chinese food.
No, that makes full sense. Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You don't do like Chinese takeout.
No, I can't do it.
Just makes just.
Respectfully.
Yeah. What about you?
It's on the diet right now. There's a lot you can see.
Yeah, that is true. But I would definitely have to say I am not like a huge fan of like eating like haddock or like
Yeah, weird fish.
Like I could eat like sushi. I'm cool with all that. Like
But cooked white
sashimi,
fish?
but like cooked. You're eating haddock or cod, and your breath is smelling like who did it and why. Like come on.
Who did it and why? Which food is better, Texas or Cali? Because you were in both spots.
Oh, In-N-Out
Texas.
Burger. Come on, man.
Dog, watch out, dog. Watch out.
What?
Texas, Whataburger is way better than In-N-Out. Not even close.
Oh,
Wow, that's a Texas take.
Okay.
Jack in the Box is also fire.
Jack in the Box is not fire.
Oh, I love Jack in the Box.
I'm going with some Chick-fil-A over Jack in the Box.
Facts. Yo, but what city in Texas has the best barbecue? Austin, Dallas,
I'll say Houston.
Lubbock.
I'll say Houston.
Not Lubbock?
No, not Lubbock.
Lubbock.
You ever been to Lubbock, Texas?
Hey,
Lubbock, Texas got like what are those?
The wind turbine?
Yeah, no. The things that like roll up together and they're like
the
tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweeds.
They really have those. That's when I first saw it. I was like in my hotel room before we're playing Texas. I was like, holy shit, I've never seen those before.
Texas, Lubbock is just way better than Ames, Iowa. People don't know where Ames, Iowa is. I promise you they don't.
No disrespect. I'm not even
It's
gonna.
really
Hey,
tight.
all my Cyclone people out there,
really tight.
I'm not even gonna entertain this tomfoolery over here. Ames, Iowa, Welch Avenue, West Ames.
Okay, I got 2 back-to-back. Aliens, are they real? Yes or no?
1,000% they're real.
George?
I don't even want to comment on that because if they come,
They're looking for you.
Yeah.
The aliens are real. If you weren't an NBA player, what would be your dream job? Less like no sports involved.
I'll be an engineer, mechanical engineer.
Damn.
Mechanical engineer.
Are you you're pretty smart?
Cal.
With the cow.
Cal, yeah. Cal's crazy.
If I love what I'm doing, I'm pretty smart. But going to science, history, and all that class is mandatory. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you just weren't into it. A lot of teachers used to tell me you could be smart if you applied yourself.
Yeah.
Which is just a nice way to tell people they're dumb. So I was never very, very smart.
Can I add a segment in? We've been doing this with the last couple guests that we're in. What would be your beverage of choice? Say like tequila, vodka, whiskey. If you had to,
I'd probably go with some tequila.
Okay. With that being said, we do Mount Rushmores of Mount Rushmore is in North Dakota. There's 4 presidential faces on it.
Okay, are you talking to him like he doesn't know?
I'm just explaining it in case he didn't. So, who would be your Mount Rushmore of taking a tequila shot with that you would like to meet, dead or alive? Take a tequila shot with.
Michael Jackson 1.
Hey, okay.
J. Cole 2.
2.
George Niang 3.
Hey, that's the second
Dude,
Rushmore
you're
you
the
made.
freaking second person, man, and I love you for that.
George been off the booze.
4. Zendaya.
He trying.
Do you know what's crazy? Hold up. Do you know what's crazy?
Get freaky.
You know what's crazy? One of the mullets I had pulled up that I didn't send was a Zendaya mullet.
She was?
I'm tired.
That's 100 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
100.
Okay, last one. I just want you to do this because I think this is fun. I haven't done this before. Rank these holidays 1 to 4. 1 being best, or I think it's 4. Yeah. Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, 4th of July. Best to
Christmas.
worst. Number 1.
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What's the other 2? Halloween is last.
So 4th of July or Halloween. So you'll go
4th of July for sure.
You know, you get in trouble these days if you say, 4th of July is they're like, oh, you one of them type people, huh?
One of them ones.
Yeah,
I'm putting
America.
4th of July second.
4th of July second.
Thanksgiving
What did
third.
Drewski?
Wow. Yeah. So
What second?
4th of July is second.
He
Go
said,
get on a boat.
He's from
That's
Texas, so that
that's
adds up.
fire.
so you went Christmas, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
George.
Huh?
Rank those holidays.
No, I think I would go Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, Halloween. I mean, I dress up like a clown every day. So it really doesn't matter.
See, I've spoken about this. Holiday rankings completely change when you're now the parent because it's all about putting on the Halloween for the kids. Christmas, worst.
Gifts.
The worst holiday ever as a parent is Christmas.
Why?
Now the days leading up to it are the best. The Christmas season is the best. The day of Christmas, horrific. Me and my wife always borderline get divorced that night because we're yelling at each other because we're building stuff and it's just a mess.
He's stepping on Legos and shit. That's how he tore his ACL.
how I tore my ACL. No,
he
it's
stepped on a Lego.
Halloween number 1. Halloween is is just so fun. Kids have a blast. They're running around going crazy. Thanksgiving 2, 4th of July, Christmas.
Perfect. Last 2 things though. What do you like to do in your free time? Give us like a couple things. We know that you're a little above average at golf, allegedly.
I do like to golf.
But what are some things where when you're not on the court, you're not with family? What are some vices that you have or things that you like to do?
I play a video game. I still play Fortnite, so I'm still on the Fortnite.
Tough.
I don't use those dances.
What?
I don't use them dances.
I think we should use those. Are you
else?
pretty good? You're pretty good at Fortnite?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm actually really good.
The problem with those games is like I tried to get in like over COVID. I had someone buy me an Xbox and I tried to get into it, but I get like so anxious when I'm about to shoot someone and then
You fuck it up.
I start shooting up the screen and the next thing you know it's like your guy has killed. You are 273 out of 275.
God damn it.
I'm like, golly, this is the worst.
That's every game though.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's every game, a winner and a loser.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I'm a real big loser when it comes to them video games.
What else besides video games are you into?
There's some other stuff I'd like to do, but I don't want to say it on
Okay.
here. I like to make money. Let's just say that. Love to
Make bread.
money.
Hey,
Make
Right,
money.
nothing
hey,
wrong with that.
you got
We
you
do
can get
play
on
cards.
Gold. You can get on.
We play cards, anything like that. I'm with it.
Oh yeah,
Play some cards.
I see what you're
Blackjack.
saying. Yeah, fun
Dice.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I can shoot some dice, like
Shoot
all
some
that.
dice. CeeLo. We used to play CeeLo in high school.
CeeLo. We can play all
You
that,
don't
whatever.
even sound. We used to play Stilo.
We used to play CeeLo in high school with all our friends.
Here, man.
We used to throw dice in the hallways with our friends and smoke cigarettes. No, that's not how I grew
And
up.
then lastly, just so the Cleveland fans can get to know you a little bit, what type of music do you like to listen to? Is Machine Gun Kelly in your repertoire? He's a Cleveland.
I actually just started listening to him. I seen him at Don's party the other day,
yeah.
so I just started listening to him. I got to, I got to represent the culture. So
Yes, sir.
Respect.
What other artists do you listen to?
my favorite artist is J. Cole.
You kind of do resemble J. Cole a little bit too.
Yeah,
I could see it.
I love J. Cole.
Yeah.
I listen to a little bit of everything. I just started getting into country. I love country. Morgan
He's
Wallen.
excited.
Morgan Wallen's the GOAT. He's a GOAT.
I think what we got to do is when the Country Fest comes to,
Does it ever make you sad to know that was 7 summers ago?
we should go to a country concert. I've never been to one. I would
You know
love
what?
to.
I'm gonna spring something on. We are having training camp down in Florida, and Morgan Wallen is going to be performing down in
While you're
Florida
there?
While we're down there.
Damn, I'm coming down.
Tickets on him. Big
No, no,
money.
no.
Tickets on big money.
Tickets on
big
Cal
money.
Berkeley's NIL. With that being said, thank you all for joining us today on the Bench Seat Podcast. I'm George Niang. This is Kevin Spees.
I'd like to just formally say the nickname. I'm going to put it in. If we could put it in as Himmy Tyson. If we could make that the formal nickname push, we'll try our best.
You heard it here first. We're blessed to have Himmy Tyson, 20th pick of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for coming on, Jaylon. Really
Thank
appreciate
y'all
it.
for having me.